Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do a blush declutter, and as I did with my first declutter style video, I am going to call this a collection and declutter video because honestly I am going to try and get rid of some, but I love my stuff and I don't necessarily want to get rid of a ton. I only want to get rid of things that I'm honestly not using or I don't love as much anymore. I don't really want to get rid of things just to get rid of things, if that makes sense. I don't get PR, so this is all stuff that I have accumulated over many, many years. This is not like a new collection. I have gotten rid of some things here or there, but for the most part, this has been my collection for a while. Please don't get mad if I don't get rid of a ton because that's just not really the point to me. I don't want to like get rid of things for shock value. I just want to kind of clean out my collection just a little bit. I'm going to actually save my face palettes for another video because I thought about adding them in here, but a lot of my face palettes have blushes and highlighters or blushes and bronzer, so on and so forth. So I think I'm going to save the palettes for a separate video, and I'll do highlighters in a separate video, so on and so forth. So let's just look at some blushes today. Let's get started. So first, just to get this out of the way, this is a Makeup Forever tin here. I have some of my Benefit box blushes in here that I depotted. So I don't know how well you can see this. Let's see if I can kind of scoot this forward. Here we go. So this is Dallas, this is Coralista, this is Rockateur, and this is a small size of Dandelion. I'm not going to get rid of any of these. I depotted them because they are super bulky in the boxes that they come in. And this way I get to, you know, kind of keep my collection a little bit more compact. So I am going to keep all of these. I do enjoy all of these. I will say because they're not with my other blushes, they do get forgotten a little bit sometimes, but I do really enjoy all of these, so I will keep them all. These are the two blushes that I have from the Balm. I think I've gotten all the stuff that I have from the Balm on HauteLook. They are very often on HauteLook, and so you can get pretty good deals on their stuff. So this one is the Down Boy blush. This is a really nice color. I will say, I feel like it's really similar to the Dandelion one, maybe just a little bit darker. Let me just compare those two just to see the difference because I don't really need to keep two blushes that are really, really similar, you know? They are actually pretty different, I think. So this one is Dandelion, this one is the Balm one. So they actually are quite different. So I am going to keep both of them. Sometimes when you swatch things, you find out that they're not as close as you thought. And then the other one, I do really like these in stain blushes. How cute is this packaging, by the way? They're so cute with their packaging, and it's super, you know, thin and easy to travel with. And the nice thing about these in stain blushes is that they really last very long. They're powder, but they really stick to the skin really nicely. And the only thing is this color is not super unique to me. I feel like I have stuff that's very similar, so I think I am going to pass this one on. It deserves more attention. It is a great product. I mean, you need so little of it, and it lasts a long time. So I think I might see if friends and family want this, and if not, I'll put it on my Poshmark. By the way, if you see something that you like, if it's something that my friends and family don't take, then it will probably end up on my Poshmark. So make sure to check there if you're interested in any of the products that I declutter. Okay, and I only have one blush from Laura Geller. These are really nice. They don't get talked about enough. They are really, really nice. This is the one called Pink Grapefruit. And it's a super, super pretty blush. I really do enjoy this one, so I will definitely keep this one. These three are my blushes by Tarte. So these are great blushes. These are the Amazonian clay blushes. They last a super long time on the skin. And, you know, you swatch them and you kind of think that they're kind of hard, but they are really, really nice. So I do love these. This one is in the shade Blushing Bride. This is one of my favorites. I really like this one, and I got it when I got engaged, so it was kind of like a special thing to me. So I'm definitely going to keep that one. This one here, this one is in the shade Doll Face, and this is a really, really pretty color. The more I look at it, the more I feel like it is pretty unique. It's kind of like a cool tone pink shade, but yeah, I do really like that. I was going to say that I feel like it's kind of similar to the Balm and the Dandelion one, but I do feel like it actually is very different. I'm going to actually put this one in my maybe pile, and I will come back to it. And then this one here, this came in a Sephora birthday gift, I think. This one is in the shade Party with 3 A's. So it's just a little mini, but this will definitely last a long time, and this is a nice shade, so I will definitely be keeping this one. This here is the Pearlescent Pink Blush from Wet n Wild. This is their old formula, but I do really enjoy this, so I'm going to keep this for sure. This is my only blush from Flower Beauty, and it's pretty new to me. This is one of their Flower Pots powder blushes. This is in the shade Sweet Pea, and this is super nice. It's a gorgeous color, and I get a lot of use out of this. So I find that it lasts long on the face. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous blush. So I'm definitely gonna keep that. Then here I have my 2 Clinique Pop blushes. And this one's in Nude Pop, this one's in Berry Pop. And I do really love these blushes. So I'm gonna, sorry, my dog is crying because he hears people outside. So I am gonna keep both of these. This one is by Kat Von D. This is the shade Wish. This is not sold anymore. She discontinued these. I don't know why. This is one of my absolute favorite blushes. So especially since I can't get it anymore, I will not get rid of it, but I won't get rid of it because I love it. So there you go. All right, I'm just gonna scoot this up just a little bit. Okay, this is getting a little bit messy now that I've kind of scooted it up, but that's okay. All right, so this is one of the Marc Jacobs blushes. These are pretty pricey, but they are really nice. It's called the Air Blush, and this is in the shade Kink and Kisses. Really pretty shade. Sorry to kind of blind you with that, but gorgeous. You can kind of keep it up here to make it a little lighter and more highlighty. You can keep it down here and keep it more matte, mix it all together. This is gorgeous. You do get a lot of product. It is pricey, but you know, get it during the VIB sale. These are really, really gorgeous blushes. They are kind of worth the price in my opinion. This is my Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. This is a classic product, and this is kind of an interesting one because I think that they changed the color on this. I've seen more recently people getting this and they've changed it. I don't know about that, but this is the original one and I absolutely love it. So, you know, it's just a classic product and I will definitely not be getting rid of it. This is one of my Too Faced blushes. This is the like Sweetheart blush. This is in the shade Sparkling Bellini. It's absolutely gorgeous. I really do love this one. It gets sort of forgotten because, you know, the packaging is just so bulky. It is gorgeous, but it is bulky, so I have to kind of keep it separate from my other blushes. But I really do love this one. I talked about this in my products that I like, but I forget to use. And, you know, it's a beautiful blush. I'm definitely going to keep it. I just need to pay a little more attention to it. The other Too Faced one I have is one of their Love Flush blushes. This is in the shade I Will Always Love You. I definitely have a lot of these like peachy blushes, but I love them. What can I say? This one is a beautiful, beautiful blush, and I love the formula of this. I would love to get more of these in the future, but this is the one that I have, and I really enjoy it, so I will definitely not be getting rid of that. So this is a Stila, what did they call these? This was an Aqua Glow watercolor blush in the shade Shimmering Lotus. You can see it's that same pretty color that I like. This is a gorgeous product, and I'm pretty sure they don't sell these anymore. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll put it down below. But I don't use this enough because it's just sort of a pain to me. I've talked about how I don't always use cream and liquid products because it just seems like a little extra work. And this really is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I just don't use it enough, and it is still good. It hasn't gone bad. I'll see if any of my friends would be interested in this because it is beautiful. I don't know, it just sort of sits in my collection, honestly. All right, another one I'm gonna get rid of is this ColourPop Super Shock Cheek. They're so hard to say, in the shade Prenup. I've had other ones of these that I've already kind of given away, but I think I'm gonna get rid of the last one that I have because even though this is gorgeous, like look how pretty that is. It really is gorgeous. I just don't use these. Like they're just such a pain to use. It's like you might as well be using a cream product. And I need to stop buying their, I mean, I haven't bought any of these in a long time since I like originally bought this formula, but I'm just not as into it anymore. And so I'm going to just pass this one on. This is a Bobbi Brown blush in the shade, it's upside down, but Coral Sugar. This is beautiful. I really do love this blush. Oh boy, that is really similar to some of the other ones I have, isn't it? All right, I'm going to compare and just see if I should, what I should do. So let's compare it to this Tarte one. I kind of feel like this one is a little more cool toned than that one. Yeah, these are pretty different. So not not going to compare that to that. But I am going to compare this to the one from the Balm and see how similar they are, because I love the Bobbi Brown one, and I do, yeah, I think that they're pretty similar. So as much as I love the Balm, I think that I'm going to keep the Bobbi Brown one, and I'm going to pass on the one from the Balm because they look very, very similar to me. Then I have this blush from Essence. This is a Satin Touch blush in the shade Satin Love. This is one of the two they have in this formula, and this is brand new to me. I've actually only used this once because I like just got this, and so far I really like it. I need to keep using it, but I've heard such good things about this formula, so I'm excited to continue to use it. Oh, I forgot. Here's another one from Bobbi Brown. This came in like a set, so it's like a mini size, and it's their Pot Rouge for lips and cheeks. So it's kind of a cool product. It's in the shade Blush Rose. And it's a cool product because, you know, they say you can use it for your lips and your cheeks. And you can see I did use this quite a bit when I first got it. It's a really pretty dark color. I feel like it's, you know, a little bit more for a darker skin tone maybe. I could make it work though, especially more in like the fall and winter. But again, with these cream products that I have, I just don't use them as much as they should get used. They just kind of sit in my collection because I just don't want to bother. And so I think I am going to pass this on, and, you know, I'll see if anybody else wants it, but I wouldn't really want to sell a cream product like this on Poshmark. So I'm going to put this aside. Then I have this blush from Urban Decay. This is an Afterglow blush in the shade Rapture. I really love this. This is very unique in my collection, I feel like. And you'd think that this would be too dark for me, but, you know, if I kind of put it on lightly and I don't go too crazy with it, I mean, look how pretty that is. It's so gorgeous. If you have a darker skin tone, this would look even more beautiful on you, but I love it. So definitely gonna keep it. This is another no-brainer for me. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blush in Mood Exposure. This is the only Hourglass blush that I have, and I love it. I really would like to get more of these. They just are very expensive. So maybe during one of the VIB sales, I don't know about this one, or maybe I'll wait till the fall, but I really love this blush. This is one that it looks kind of boring in the pan, and even when you swatch it, it doesn't look that exciting, but when you put it on, it just looks so beautiful. And you have to just put this on your face. And so these are expensive, but I really do highly recommend them. They are gorgeous, gorgeous blushes. So never, never, never getting rid of this. A cream blush that I will be keeping. This is the Makeup Forever HD blush in 215. This is in my project pan, so you can see kind of how I'm doing there. So I'm doing okay. I'm really like, you know, I'm just kind of pushing myself to use this. I put it in my project because I wanted to hit pan on it because, like I've said a million times, I just don't reach for cream products. So this is beautiful. And I will say, for a cream blush, it's very easy to use. So I definitely recommend this formula if you like cream products. It's really nice, and it is easy to use. And I like that I can put it on top of my powders, because otherwise, honestly, like, I would never use it. So I don't know, you know, what I'm going to do about it when I actually like hit pan on it in my project, but I'm certainly going to keep working on it. So let's talk about some of my MAC blushes here. So this one is the Mineralized Blush in Warm Soul. This is a cult favorite, and for good reason. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous blush. So definitely will not be getting rid of this one. I love this. The one that I will definitely be keeping is the shade Blush Baby. I love this one. It's a great, like, soft nudie pink blush that will pretty much go with anything. So I really like putting this one on when I don't want my blush to distract, and I feel like I don't know what I want to pair with something. This will always look good. And these two, so this one is in the shade Desert Rose. It's very, very pretty. I just feel like it's not super unique, and I don't pull for it enough. I kind of like push myself to use it when I don't know what else I would want to wear. It's just not like anything that's special to me. So I think I am going to pass this one on. And same thing with this one. This one is in the shade Hipness. This was in some collection. I don't remember what it was called, but you know, the packaging is gorgeous and the color's really pretty, but it's just very similar to a lot of things that I have. So I feel like it'd be better off in somebody else's hands. So I have this little like sample blush from Makeup Forever. This is their newer like blush formula, B302, I guess is what it's called. I got this as like a I don't know if it's a point perk or a sample, or I don't even know, but it's really, really pretty. it is really pretty. I just, like, it's such a pain to use such a small little pan, you know? Like, it's a good way to try it, but I feel like once I tried it, I'm like, okay, I like the formula. It's beautiful. But, like, really, am I gonna use that? Like, it's such a pain. I feel like the only time I would use this is for travel. I'm a little torn, though, because it is really pretty. I think I will keep this and just kind of use it for travel. That is, like, a good size to use for travel, so whatever. Okay, then I have this blush from Natasha Denona. This is the only, you know, blush product that I have from her. This is a blush duo, and it's the number 10, so it has the shade 0222 and 05 Sheer Peachy Nude. So it, like, they come with two separate ones. So some of them I think have like some of the same ones. Anyway, this is what it looks like. And I love it. It looks not maybe that exciting in here, but it is beautiful, and you can kind of use both, or you can just use one or the other. You can kind of mix them. It has just a lot of options, and it is a gorgeous formula. Again, pricey, but I think it is really nice if you are a blush person. Then I have some from NARS. This one is in the shade Oasis. I really do like this one. I think it is pretty unique. I do love this one a lot. This one I will never get rid of. This is like probably my favorite blush of all time. This is NARS Orgasm. I love this blush. You kind of either love this or hate this. I feel like the people that hate this prefer Deep Throat. I really like both. Honestly, I don't have Deep Throat, but I really do love this blush so much. And I've heard that the newer formula is less like glittery, which is great. I mean, this has never bothered me that it has glitter in it, but I just love this blush. Like, one of my all-time favorites. And then this little guy, so cute, is in the shade Gulu. I don't know how you pronounce that. This was like a rouge gift, I think, and it's absolutely beautiful, and it's such a cute little compact size. It'd be another one that would be great for travel, so definitely we'll keep that one. And then these are my Burt's Bees blushes. These are very new to my collection, so I'm definitely keeping both of these. Now, this is the first one that I got. This is Toasted Cinnamon, and Kathleen Lights has talked to death about this blush, and honestly, I get it. I totally get it now. I fell in love with this the second I put it on. It looks so boring, but oh, it looks so beautiful on the skin. And really, this is, I think, meant for deeper skin, and I'm sure it would look gorgeous on deeper skin, but I find that it works on my skin tone as well, and I just love it so much. I can't believe how much I love it. And so I had to go and get another one. This is in the shade Bare Peach, and this is another one that she talks about. It's really, really pretty. So I do love these blushes. I definitely prefer Toasted Cinnamon because it's more unique, but I love them both. And they are a little bit pricey for drugstore products because they are technically drugstore, but I think they really are worth it. They're just gorgeous. Okay, so the only blush that I have left is actually the one that I want to compare to this Tarte one. And I have it in a palette. That's why I almost forgot about it, because it's a single one that I got from Makeup Geek. It's not like, let me see if I can find it. This is their old blush formula. I got this as like a single pan. This is in the shade Secret Admirer. I think they still have this in their new formula. I'd have to check, but I do feel like these are maybe kind of similar. This one looks like it's a little bit darker. I don't know if that's just the lighting, but let's swatch them and see. Well, yeah, you can see the Dollface one is a little bit darker, and the Makeup Geek one is a little bit lighter and more purple, so they are pretty different. I do think that I'm going to keep both. I really do like the Tarte formula, and I feel like even though I thought that I had similar things to this in my collection, I really don't. And I'm definitely going to keep the Makeup Geek one too, because, you know, it's kind of hard to pass on a single pan like this, but also it's kind of a unique shade to me. I don't have really any like purpley type blushes, so I am going to keep that too. All right, so you can see all of the things that I am going to pass on. Again, I know that it's not a lot, but I do feel good about what I am going to get rid of, because I just make sure that everything in my collection is something that I really, really enjoy and I am going to put to use. So these are still good products. Please keep that in mind. So this is all the stuff that I am keeping. I know it's still a lot. I admit to that. I'm not going to say that I have a small collection. I know that I have a big collection, but honestly, I love my stuff and I wouldn't have it any other way. If you like this video, please make sure and give it a big thumbs up. If you enjoy collection, declutter videos like I do, I'm definitely going to tackle highlighters next. So stay tuned for that, which is also going to be really hard because I am obsessed with highlighters, so that's going to be a very, very difficult video for me. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, please make sure and hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you here. I really hope to see you next time.